less friends than what you did when you didn't heal. You have a lot less friends. Like, everybody leaves. Everybody that you were friends with that did drugs when you get clean, they're all gone. They're not your friends. They just want you to buy their drugs, share your money, and, use you. There's that butterfly right now. And I'm in a parking lot that I shouldn't be in. Anyways. When people don't respect you, when you're healing, you can see it and watch it all over them. I've been through a lot of shit. But when I healed, I remembered a lot of shit that I have blocked. I bottled everything when I was younger. I learned how to bottle it when I was an adult, and I would explode. I no longer do that. I don't bottle. I watch, observe, take in everything, and then sit there and process it. So I overthink everything. But I process it. And I'm like, this don't add up. This don't add up. This don't add up. But it's okay. I'm going to keep watching. Because when you put me over, I watch. I see it. I've been around too many people. But it's alright. I know that one day I'm going to help somebody that actually wants the help. I'm going to be there and be everything they need when they want it. Finally. And that makes me keep going. Because I wish somebody would have been that for me. My ex's grandparents tell me I'm a caregiver and a nurse. I was going to be a nurse when I was a kid. But I can't be a nurse. I don't like needles. I can get tattoos, but I ain't holding that damn needle, for one. I ain't look at that needle. I don't really watch them when they do my tattoo. I just kind of like zone out and enjoy the pain. Pain for me is different. I like pain. Pain is because my parents only caused pain. So now I enjoy pain. My old job when I was dancing, and it was my birthday, we had a bet about paying to put me with a belt for the girls to line up and for the bosses to. And one of the bosses, well, like, she straight up don't give a fuck. She whooped my ass, and I told her, I looked at her and I said, that wasn't hard enough, boss. She looked at me, she pulled that shit back and went to swing, and her son stopped her because it's family owned. He's like, no, you remind me of my childhood too much. I was like, I was waiting for that hit. And the guy who I was messing with was there, and he got mad that I was getting, spanked. And I didn't care. Like, I wasn't mad about it. But he had got mad because he wanted to protect me. He was the only one who ever tried to protect me, to feed me, to adore me. But then when he got the news that he had cancer, his protection for me was to push me away. And I understand that now, that was his love for me, that not watch him die slowly and in pain. And it took me months of him shutting me out and me showing up for me to give up. That's who I am. I don't give up very easily. He wouldn't even talk to me for months when I showed up. He barely said hey to me. He would talk to everybody else in the house but me when I showed up. And that hurt. But I understand why he did it now. Because he thinks that was protecting me from watching him and having to do for him what he couldn't do for me. And that's okay. But I still would have done it. Just like he never called again after that. If he would have called me at any point after that and said, hey, I need you, I can tell you one thing, I would have been there any way possible. And that's the thing, is when I give you all of me, I don't give up even later on. I'm all in. And see, that scares me. Because I've given people all of me. And then I've given people parts of all of me. And they misused it. And I stayed. Because I thought that's what I needed and deserved. I didn't deserve a good person who actually was good to me. I deserved the bullshit of the pain and the rage and the hate. And now I know I don't. I don't deserve any of that. I deserve to be loved and respected. And made a partner, not the breadwinner. And one day, maybe I'll find it. Maybe I won't. Maybe it's not my, in my thing. I'm still married to the husband. So I'm still a wife, so I still act like a wife. I don't be out here with every dude. I don't be out here playing around. I don't be out here freaking showing off. I ain't like that. Like, I'm not trying to get every dude's attention. The only dude's attention I want, I let them know that's the attention I want. Everybody else, tunnel vision. I don't see them. I see the person whose attention I want, and that's it. And when I get like that, that scares me because I know next my heart falls in. And when my heart falls in, and it being healed, this is going to be different. This is going to be scary for me. This is going to make me want to push him away, run. Because when my heart falls in this time, it's healed. It's more love than what I had before. That means I'm going to be more in it than I've ever been before. And I healed and grieved my ex. So that's all gone. There's no grief. There's no nothing. There's forgiveness, love, respect, and knowing that he's gone. So now I have nothing but love to give. And when I do that, what's going to happen? Am I going to be okay? I don't know. But I still want to love. I still want to give somebody the love they never had. The unconditional love that they never had that they deserve. Even though it scares me, I still want to do it. Because God made me different. He made me to love others. He made me to show them unconditional love. He made me to be unconditional love. He made me to be the person I am. The kind-hearted person who helps others, even when I don't have it. But see, when I need it and they don't show up, that's between them and God. And I promise, I'm just going to keep on walking and act like I don't see it. Because I can't help you. I can't help you with that karma. That is between you and God. You used God's baby wrong. Because I'm God's baby. One of them. I know who I am. I know how good I am. And I know my purpose is to love others and to show them a world that they never had before. I have built a foundation for others, and they crushed it more than once without being healed. Now it's time for me to walk onto a foundation that's already built. And I've never had that. I've never looked for that. Because if I build it for them, they throw it away. But if they build it, maybe they won't throw me away. Maybe they'll actually see who I am, see my value, see my worth. Because I thought the harder you try to show somebody, the more they'll love you. That's a lie. They won't love you more. They'll just hurt you more and use you more. They'll just keep on taking and taking and taking as long as you're willing to give it. And I've been damaged so many times. I've been abused by people who say they love me so many times. One day, I'm gonna find the love I give. I'm gonna find the person who appreciates the love I give and can be who they need to be for me. But also see I'm the person they need, not somebody that they can use. They can use me, but not abuse me. Because I beg God to use me. Use me in this world. Use me how you need to use me. I'll do whatever has to be done. I'll let people abuse me as long as I'm used by God. The way God needs me used, not the way y'all need me.